Kizaru throws up a peace sign, and then boom, Hawking is seeing stars, literally blinded by the light. It's the weekend. And you know what? Kizaru's light being cut through that straw like it's cheap toilet paper at a public restroom. Kizaru is the nonchalant king. He is the inspiration for this channel. He just built different, maybe too literally. Considering the latest events in the manga, let's see how this guy nonchalantly added holes in people. This is a case of how Kizaru is just him. At the end of this video, you will have to agree that my guy, he is the nonchalant king. Now, before we do anything, we need to talk about his abilities. If bro can look like that and be a villain, let me sign up to be a villain too. I mean, alright, whatever. Aside from that, he's got this crazy devil fruit called the Pika Pika no Mi. And I know that sounds like a scribed 4th evolution of Pikachu, but hear me out. This fruit turns Kizaru into a backroom light bulb. Bro really chose the yellow color. If he pees, light just comes out of his pee-pees. So Kizaru got this Logia type devil fruit, and if you're wondering what that is, it's basically the VIP pass to a screen where in top 10 most powerful One Piece character. He can create light, control light, and he can even turn himself into walking, talking light. Imagine having that power at your fingertips, literally. His fingers shoot laser beams like he's auditioning to be the next Dragon Ball Z villain. This guy moves so fast, it's like he's on snorted crystal and Dabuga sugar while drinking some Viagra. The speed of light for him is child's play. He's out here zipping around faster than the pacing of One Piece. Blink and you just miss nothing. Seriously, he could probably beat the Flash. Alright, put down the pitchforks, DC fans. Point that shit at Ezra Miller. Now let's talk about his attacks. Kizaru casually shooting laser beams at his feet. Basically what I'm trying to say is, don't let this guy come to your room at 3 AM. He's going to make your Discord light mode look like under the bed. Good luck predicting where his attacks are coming from. It's like trying to predict the end of Game of Thrones. You won't know what's gonna happen, but you'll definitely end up hurt. But now, being a Logia user, Kizaru can avoid attacks, but not verbal abuse. Twitter, this is your time to shine, turning himself into light, avoiding getting hit, and reappearing wherever he wants. Really powerful abilities. Basically everything you need to avoid your former classmates at a convenience store. Now let's get into the myths of why he's the nonchalant king. Him versus a supernova. So back in the Sabodie arc, my boy just lightly tapped everybody. But let's talk about how he got to the island first. We already know what happened. Luffy punched the guy so hard he went back into the manga, and because of that, the big guns were called. And guess how he got to the island? Look at this shit. He's riding a cannonball. You can't get any more nonchalant than that. Like, show me somebody in the comments. Tell me, give me a name in the comments, please. So you've got him strolling into Sabodie like he's auditioning for a role in Marines Gone Wild, and every single little pirates are losing their mind because this dude is basically the light-skinned Chuck Norris of the marine world. Kizaru responds and pirates are getting jittery. It's like a bunch of One Piece characters playing hide and seek, and Kizaru's the dude who's brought the goddamn searchlight, shining brighter than the Super Saiyan power-up. Now, he's on a mission trying to find Sentomaru, but of course that's not as easy as sending that risky text to your crush. Do it, by the way. Take all the risks. Now our boy Kizaru is like, I'll just stroll around and see these people below my power level. So he runs into a crew of pirates who looks like a dressed chopstick with sunglasses. So this poorly drawn backward character decides to use a freaking gun against him. Look at him. He fires the bullet. The bullet goes through my man's head. That's a good shot. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Look at all these examples. Background characters can't shoot for shit. But you saw that and you decide in all logic, I should do it again. And it did it again. And the same thing happens. But this time, Kizaru's decide, okay, I was trying to be nice and nonchalant because that's just who I am. But now you've got my attention. So bro turns his light skin gaze at them. And that's when all logic came back to their heads and oh, this is temple work. We gotta get going. But unfortunately for them, this yellow monkey is programmed to always be ahead. And so he keeps it cool, decides to spice things up, and unleashes a beam of light from his legs after appearing in front of them like he's Jason. That beam created an explosion that would put Michael Bay to shame. Bro didn't miss. And don't get it twisted, he didn't miss. He just wanted all those extra style points. And then comes in basil, onions, and tomatoes Hawkins, thinking he's got this in the bag. But oh no, Kizaru is playing a different game. He is that guy who plays the meta in the multiplayer games and then complains about the game being boring. Lightning fast attacks, devil fruit power, the whole shebang. And you're about to see him being a little bit serious against a formidable opponent later. But back to poor Hawkins, who did not stand a chance. After Kizaru booted Uruge into 3 historical buildings, we got my man Basil Hawkins, thinking he's got it going on with his war no me trying to build barriers out of straws. But Kizaru throws up a peace sign and then boom, Hawking is seeing stars, literally blinded by the light. It's the weekend. And you know what? Kizaru's light being cut through that straw like it's cheap toilet paper at a public restroom. Listen, Hawkins, this ain't no Taco Bell. Get back to your seat, dog. Then there's Scratchman Apu trying to serenade Kizaru with a Nickelback track, hoping to mess up his thing.
I get to introduce you to my girlfriend.
Get launched and sliced in half and then explodes. And the whole time my man's just chilling, laser tagging himself back to normal. After that, he decides to remodel a building with Apu's face. Then he pulls some kind of combo, kicking Drake and firing a light arrow at Hawkins. The whole time this man looks like he's just walking on a beach smoking that marijuana. But hold on, be careful. The old man with the white hair is obviously an OB character. And we're talking about Silver Rayleigh, the OG first mate of Goldie Roger, catching lights of what's going on. See what I did there? No? Alright, homeboy probably thinking, I didn't retire from the pirate game for this shit. I retired to be that powerful, mysterious old man who sometimes asks for panties from young girls. Wrong anime, my bad. And so he dusts off the old hat, throws on the cloaks and steps up to Kizaru. And suddenly, we got a showdown that makes our nonchalant king finally taking something seriously. Lights flashing, swords clashing, that turns into a battle brighter than them Batman movies. Kizaru is shooting light beams like he's hosting a laser at a Miku concert, and Rayleigh's the uncle in the back swinging them light sticks. But eventually, Kizaru decides he's had enough fun for one day and probably thinking he's late for his rent-a-girlfriend watch party or something, and then dips out. But all that got interrupted by Luffy being zooted across the sea to go save his soon-to-be see-through brother Ace. So cut to exactly that. Kizaru and Marine for it. Look at his pants, those must be hella expensive. My boy got the drip, he's got the stare, and he's about to show that nothing can make him chalant, even an emperor. So look at him, he's making a beeline for Whitebeard, but hold up, he gets stopped by Marco, who swoops in like a hero he is and takes a light hit for himself. I mean, I think Marco got the perfect fruit, if he is a masochist, because that devilful power is just regeneration. After taking that hit, Marco turns himself into a shapeshifter and transformed into an uncooked KFC 3-piece and goes straight at Kizaru. But Kizaru, instead of mixing it up, goes, you don't deserve any of my new attacks. Don't forget, I'm nonchalant, I'm in your head. And hits Marco with the same attack he just took. But Marco tanks it again, and here's the kicker. He throws the penis Caesar kick that you ever seen in anime. But unfortunately, that was nothing to Kizaru because my boy tanks it and proceeds to give him a light skin stare. It's as bad as Gojo the Honored Half. Yo, I swear that face should be a crime. Imagine fighting seriously and your enemy just raises you up while blocking your attack. So then Homeboy transformed into what looks like my piece after going a week only drinking pop and dogged out Marco. Eventually Marco gets overwhelmed. He gets himself trapped in Sea Stone, which made his power disappear Ace's chest. And the whole time Kizaru is unloading on him. Not like every villain laughing and saying, I got you, I got you. No. The whole time he's looking like he's giving back shots. Don't quote me on that because how would I know? But that's not the end of it. Kizaru then steps up to an injured Whitebeard, talking smack like he's running at 3-on-3 half court. Whitebeard is not having it, gets mad and swing on him. But Kizaru, being the troll he is, dodges by turning into light and then hits the Emperor by just pointing at him. While he did not solo Whitebeard, Kizaru held up that nonchalant face all the way up in front of the Emperor of the Sea. He is born to be the ultimate nonchalant king. He's really just chill like that. I guess longer legs means more power in One Piece, and he got on that little calm feet. You can't tell me he is not the nonchalant king.